catch all of you on the other side.
You know, wrestling fans, guys, last night on Monday Night Raw, first of all, I took it upon myself to wait until today for a lot of reasons. A lot of reasons. There was so much that happened on Raw. A lot. First of all, it was the last Monday Night Raw of 2022. I am not counting next week. I am not counting next Monday, okay? They are just counting down the biggest highlights, the greatest moments over the past year. I am not counting next Monday's Monday Night Raw. We're going to see probably Byron Saxton or Corey Graves, somebody like that, up in Titan Towers, Stamford, Connecticut, WWE headquarters. We're going to see them counting down the biggest highlights. I, for one, I'm telling you this right now, appreciate what WWE is doing. They gave all their stars the holidays off. They gave them the weekend off for Christmas, and they gave them the 26th off as well, so they don't have to travel on Christmas to go show up for Monday Night Raw on the 26th. So they did what they usually do for a holiday thing like this on USA, and that is count down the greatest highlights, the greatest moments of the past year. Next week, we'll have something a little more important on SmackDown as far as SmackDown is concerned, and that is John Cena and Kevin Owens taking on Roman Reigns and Sami Zayn. I'll be definitely tuning into that. Not so sure about this next week's Monday Night Raw. I might, just to see what they pick out. Just to see. But wrestling fans, nonetheless, last night's Monday Night Raw definitely had some interesting things happen. The BloodLine absolutely running roughshod, beating everybody up, pillar to post in the backstage area, making them all look like they are even more jobbers than they already are. Because, at the start of the show, they were beating up everybody at catering, a.k.a. Ali and everybody else backstage. And that really set the tone of what the night was going to be. It really did. It set the tone of what the night was going to be. The BloodLine hyping up, building up the a tag team match next week. John Cena, Kevin Owens, Roman Reigns, and Sami Zayn. Kind of making that statement and showing Kevin Owens and John Cena that you shouldn't have called us out, and telling Kevin Owens, really, you need to stay on Monday Night Raw because you don't have any business going over to SmackDown. That's a statement that the BloodLine was making last night. And did it quite well, honestly. They attacked all the jobbers backstage, and they also attacked the OC after they beat... Thank you! After their matchup. Which, by the way, wrestling fans, when we come back from this little break that WWE's having over on Monday Night Raw, when they come back from it, it wouldn't surprise me if we did see all three members of the OC taking on the Usos and Sami Zayn in a 6-man tag. Or taking Sami Zayn out and putting Solo Sikoa in his place. One of those two things. Would not surprise me one bit. But that was how Monday Night Raw started, and it really set the tone, and I really enjoyed it. Wrestling fans, before we even get started into anything else about Monday Night Raw, you all know what to do. Become a subscriber today. Hit that subscribe button and hit that bell for all notifications. Follow me on Facebook at Wrestling 1988. Follow Wrestling with Webby, Backyard Beatdown at Wrestling 1988. It is appreciated, guys. Also, go and check out anything that you have missed. It's all on the channel right now. If you have not tuned into any of the Backyard Beatdown content, we are coming up on the most great, grand, wonderful, fan bloody-tastic season ever. Season 4. So, get ready for that. Go and check out everything leading up to it so far. Plus, my reviews and things of that nature are also on the channel. You will want to tune in to those as well. Now, more of Monday Night Raw. Guys, listen. Judgment Day and the Street Profits. Judgment Day, listen. I am tired, and I think everybody should be tired of this 50-50 booking. It is ridiculous how this 50-50 booking keeps on happening. Now, yes, they beat Edge. Yes, they did beat the OC for the most part, even though AJ Styles, and I was happy about it, AJ Styles did pick up the victory over Finn Balor. But for the most part, everything that the Judgment Day has been a part of has been 50-50 booking. And now we have Akira Tozawa and the Street Profits joining forces simply, in my eyes, to make it look like there is 3-on-3, and they are beating the Judgment Day. Now, in just a couple weeks, WWE will start making their way towards the Royal Rumble. And it'll be WrestleMania season, which means the next 3 pay-per-views should be the biggest pay-per-views on the calendar year outside of the Survivor Series and SummerSlam. Now, let me make this clear. If Judgment Day is going to do anything important at the Royal Rumble, besides the Royal Rumble match, anything important at the Elimination Chamber, which I hope they do, and I hope WWE treats the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view more important than just having an Elimination Chamber match or 2 Elimination Chamber matches and the undercard being nothing. I hope the undercard actually means something. And WrestleMania. If Judgment Day is going to do anything of importance on any of those pay-per-views, then stop this 50-50 booking. Too good talent. Too good of talent on that group. They have too good talent in that group for Judgment Day to get treated like that. That's just me, wrestling fans. Y'all let me know what you're thinking about that in the comments below. Street Profits, WWE is clearly telling us who they are going to push as a single star when they eventually break these 2 guys up. Alright, Montez Ford is going to get pushed to the moon. This, if you go back to the early 90s, okay, in the late 80s, if you go back then, this reminds me of one tag team and one tag team only. All right? And that's Shawn Michaels and Marty Jannetty. Shawn Michaels stood out way above Marty Jannetty. Broke out by himself, and Shawn Michaels, we all know, shot right to the star. Right to the moon. Same thing's going to happen. Guess what? They shouldn't have won last night. Should not have won last night on Monday Night Raw. Shouldn't have. They shouldn't have. Now, I'm not saying when they eventually split up, because we know that's going to happen, that Montez Ford has to be the heel when they split up. But it's coming. It's coming slowly but surely. Oh, and another thing. Can we please not have Rhea Ripley versus Akira Tozawa anymore? Can we please not have that? Please not have that anymore. I'd appreciate, and I think y'all would appreciate that as well. Alexa Bliss and Bianca Belair are on a collision course for the first episode of Monday Night Raw of the new year. And Alexa Bliss isn't going to win. She's not going to win at all. I'm ready for Bianca Belair to drop the title. I know I might be in the minority there. I really don't care. But Alexa Bliss isn't going to win. And the more important thing about this match and everything that's going on is Alexa Bliss's character, and about how they're slowly but surely going back to the Fiend type character that she had. And quite frankly, I enjoyed that character that she had back then. And you know, I enjoyed that she was going around Sister Abigail-ing everybody in her own way and things of that nature. And I tend to enjoy, you know, dark type personas, dark type characters in WWE and wrestling. So I enjoyed how she was presented in that way. And plus, it brought out Lily. That's it. You've heard me say it. You're hearing it right here. It brought out Lily. This creepy, ugly looking doll. So, it wouldn't bother me a bit if she went back to that type character again. It wouldn't bother me one bit if she did. I would enjoy it. It wouldn't make a lot of sense without Bray Wyatt being that Fiend. But Bray Wyatt's on SmackDown right now doing his thing with his uncle. So, not sure how much sense that would make. But I wouldn't mind her having a dark persona in WWE. Now, wrestling fans, outside of all that, we saw Seth Rollins and Austin Theory have their confrontation. They're set for a collision course for the first episode of the new year, where Austin Theory will be successful in defending his championship. If he loses it and then regains it again, there's some serious issues. Because I'm going to tell you, he does not need to become a 3-time United States champion so soon. This quick. He doesn't. Let him have a good reign for a while. Plus, Seth Rollins needs to move on to something that is much more important coming up. He just does. But it is going to make for a very entertaining match, for a very good matchup for the first match of the new year. I will say that. But you know what? Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens tag teamed at the beginning, or at the end, excuse me, of Raw last night against the Usos. And quite frankly, they sent the fans home happy. They were in Seth Rollins' home state. They sent him happy, sent him home happy. That doesn't happen usually. Most time in WWE, if you're in your home state or if you're in your hometown, we're going to give you a loss. Didn't happen this time. Didn't come with a little cluster, I would say. You had Austin Theory going and hitting Seth Rollins in the back of the head with the title. You had the Street Profits, or not Street Profits, excuse me. You had the OC coming down and getting involved, beating up the Usos. You had all different types of stuff happening. In the end, pop-up powerbomb, 1, 2, and 3. Look, Monday Night Raw had a lot of chaos, had a lot of stuff like that. Miz, he won 2 bags of cash, so he's happy. We all knew that was going to happen, but Raw was just a pretty good show, and it was a good way to go off there for the new year, pretty much, because I'm not counting next week. So y'all let me know what you're thinking, comments below. Subscribe to the channel today. Y'all know what to do about subscribing. And if you are one of the 400 plus subscribers on the channel right now, thank you very much. And of course, until I see you again, this is Webby, and I'll catch all of you on the other side. Talk to you later.